So, welcome to my Linux setup, where today I'm just going to be showing you just the basics of how I've set it up, and this entire system is basically just for simple productivity. There's no extra apps, there's no extra anything, it's just made to work. So the first kind of custom thing that I did is I introduced 2 keyboard shortcuts to open apps quickly instead of having to move my mouse down here and click in this bar. So if we do Control-Alt-F, we should get Firefox opening up. There we go. Takes a little bit to load because it's a little bit of an older laptop, but it still works, which is what matters. You can see immediately that the bottom bar is gone. If I hover over it, it'll come back. I really like that because it lets me use as much screen real estate as I have. This is an older laptop, so it's important to, maximize what I got. The other big app I use is Visual Studio Code. Yes, I'm not a NeoVim user just yet. Maybe in the future I will be. But for now, if I do Control-Alt-P, that should open up Visual Studio Code. And if I do that, then you'll see it open up any second now. And you can see, there we go. Again, takes a little bit for the apps to load, but it's not something, that's a killer. And yeah, it's just your basic Visual Studio Code. I mean, I just moved the bar to the other side just because I think it makes more sense when you code, but that's a whole other topic. In terms of how I set up Linux, it's just basic Mint. So if I get rid of this, you can see it's just basic Mint. I made my terminal transparent because sometimes if I'm trying to look at something behind it, like a command or something, it's a bit easier to do that. And that's the terminal is just normal. I haven't done anything crazy with it. The top, I have, a simple notification manager here, or that's the update manager. You should have that no matter what you use, just because it's important. And I wanted all these little things to be there for easy access, but I don't want them to take up a lot of room. So I just, kept it up there in the corner, so it's, not bothering anything. You can see OBS is recording right now, so it looks a little bit less clean than it normally does, but it should be okay. Normally that's not there, obviously. My file manager is the basic one from Linux. I didn't really see a reason to change it, so I never bothered. Oops, double click there. But it's just a basic one. This probably could be organized a bit better. I don't really care too much for it, so never really bothered. But it works when it needs to, and that's what matters. In terms of other productivity, it's just basic Firefox. I store all my stuff in Obsidian. If that seems interesting to you, maybe comment down below this video. This is a little bit different than the other videos I've recorded, but if you find this stuff interesting, maybe I'll make more in-depth videos about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.